Hi Scorpios, this is going to be your reading from March the 16th to the 31st. I hope everyone is having a nice day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, so if this is your first time at my readings, how I'll start is with the Angel Oracle Guide here, move on to Traditional Tarot, and then back to Oracle at the end. If I pause for any moment, it's just because I'm feeling the energy that is around me. And so I appreciate your patience in that capacity. All right, let's get into your reading. So, your Angel Oracle this week is Friendship and Union, which is a lovely card to get, Scorpio. Friendship and Union. This is a time for coming together. Friendship and other connections are important right now. There is a strengthening in your bonds with others and your capacity to know who your people are. You are surrounded by incredible, insightful, encouraging people at this time. It's important to enjoy the friendships and other connections that you have. If you have felt disconnected or out of place for some time, know that you're moving into a far more supportive and joyful space now. Your angel guide is encouraging you to connect deeply with those you trust the most. Ask yourself how you can bring the whole of yourself into your relationships and your friendships. Be present and listen, open up, smile, laugh, and venture forth. Enjoy this time. If you have felt left out recently or have been wondering if you can trust those around you, angels are giving you clear insights and information to help. Don't concern yourself about any relationship or friendship that have been fading into the background. What's important is that your vibration and your energy will attract friends with whom you can be yourself with, who can mirror back to you of who you are. If there's something missing in particularly important friendships, know that your angel guide is inviting you to ask yourself, what is missing here and how can I supply it? If you feel that you're struggling to make friends or don't know who your friends are, invite your angels to assist you into making connections with those who share and receive in loving, balanced way. Your angel friends are ready to help form incredible unions. Amazing. All right, Scorpio. Just give me a minute to pull some cards here. All right. Just feel this energy that I'm feeling. For Scorpios, please. Something about materialism or money that's coming in here. Let me just feel what this is. I see you moving away from something. And it's funny because I remembered your last reading kind of last week too, and I see you kind of moving away from something now, and I feel like it's energy that you're maybe not aligning with, or just energy that you're feeling like this kind of isn't for me here. We have the Two of Pentacles, which is saying this may be a job or a career, because this is kind of weighing two options financially here in a situation. But like the Devil energy popping up in the main energy of your reading is interesting because it is Capricorn energy. Sometimes it can be negative people that we are maybe attached to. For some of you, it could be materialism. For some of you, it could just be fear-based as well. But I feel like it's something to do with money, and I don't know why I'm feeling kind of the money value in this kind of in this Devil energy. It's like you're kind of being like, is this what I kind of really want to do? Do I want to keep feeding this machine or feeding something maybe that I'm not agreeing with? Just for the sake of kind of money. You're just like, it says they don't care. It's heard they don't care. Interesting. Yeah, whatever it is here, I just feel like they don't care. I don't know why I'm getting machine with this Devil energy here as well. Like maybe not even just like a physical machine, but maybe feeling like a machine. Feeling like in, machine of something, and you're just like, I just don't care. You know, like I'm more valuable than whatever I'm putting in this devil energy and this money in here. I don't care. Interesting. Anyways, I think, yeah, you're kind of deciding what you kind of want to do here. You know, what systems maybe you want to be feeding. You know, with your kind of career, you're like, do I want to be a part of this? Do I not want to be a part of this? It's kind of, you're having those kind of, I feel like, kind of moral questions coming in, kind of with your money, maybe what you're supporting or what you're buying here as well, Scorpio. But just in general, with your kind of your job, you're like, do I agree with this company? You know, is this company share the same value to me? Because with this devil energy, it's kind of feeling like you're feeling like just a number. You know, it's like there's no kind of compassion involved with this. There's no kind of caring. I don't want to use the word slave, but it kind of feels like that in a way, that you're just kind of like, you know, you're just taking from me, and I'm not really feeling the reciprocation back here. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is saying you are kind of really strong in yourself right now. You know, you are feeling like you know your value, you know your worth. This is my self-worth card. You give yourself that self-love, and you know kind of what you're made of here. So you're just like, even if this system, you know, you're like, I know my value, I know who I am, I have kind of my integrity here as this energy that I'm feeling with this Nine of Pentacles. You're like, I know the type of person I am, and you're going to move forward with that. You're going to move forward with that kind of energy, with this being like, I know my worth, I know my value, and I'm going forward from this, and I'm getting away from whatever this kind of devil energy is here. And I think new opportunity is coming in for you with this Three of Wands here, and you might not be able to see it yet, and that's everything about the Three of Wands, is it's like in the distance, you know, hasn't come forward to you yet, but you just know it's coming. It's like, I know it's in that direction, I'm feeling like it's in that direction, and we're moving forward that way. Something else is kind of coming in for you here. Maybe let's see what this is that's coming in for Scorpio, whatever this kind of opportunity is. We have the Two of Wands popping out here in the reverse, which is interesting because we have the Three of Wands here, but the Two of Wands in reverse is, again, back to the drawing board energy, maybe things not coming in the way that you want it to. I think this is kind of a good back to the drawing board kind of thing. You're starting over because it feels like something is lacking kind of compassion here. Like, I don't know why I'm feeling like this, but it's almost just like you see that something is kind of lacking that with this kind of Page of Cups in reverse. Because the Page of Cups in reverse, for some people, this could be breakup energy. We do have the Fool coming out here, so maybe some of you are ending relationships or starting kind of maybe new relationships here. But it's basically a conversation that is kind of not heartfelt and not caring and kind of not loving in a way. So again, sometimes that can initiate like a breakup or two people kind of not talking here in general. But whoever this kind of chat is, with the Fool card, it's like there's going to be this new beginning for you. It's going to be this freeing kind of energy that you will be feeling in this. You're just like, I'm kind of free from that, and I can get away with that from that for a little bit here. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse, which is interesting because you got friendships and unions popping up here as well. But Three of Cups is kind of like breaking away from maybe community or people here, certain groups of people that you're maybe not aligning with anymore. Maybe this might be some friendships kind of being tested, or you're kind of, you know, different kind of relationships in general, because we have the Lovers card in the reverse as well here, and the Lovers card in reverse is X energy, is breakup energy. So it just feels like maybe some of your friendships or unions will be kind of tested in these 2 weeks, Scorpio, or it feels like there's some ones that you need to maybe break away from here because they're just not connected kind of with you anymore, and you kind of are bringing that value to yourself again with this Nine of Pentacles. You're like, I know who I am, I stand strong in that. It is interesting though because we have the Two of Swords here, which means we're kind of at a crossroads. So I feel like there's some relationships here that we are kind of at a crossroads with, or it is kind of like final straw of being like, I don't know what to do here in a way. So some of you be like, do I leave this relationship behind, or do I kind of like work on it here? I get more on that. What is this kind of Two of Swords? We have the Eight of Swords. In your head about something. The thing about Eight of Swords is kind of like, yeah, it's our own mental blocks, like being like, there's not a solution for this, even though there is, because this person is tied up and they think that they're stuck. They think there's no way of escaping because they don't know these swords are around them, right? They don't know that these kind of swords exist, right? And they can cut themselves free. And there's so many of them around them. There is an option here. So again, it feels like if there's a road we're kind of debating on, or this kind of Two of Swords energy, we don't know what path to go. You're feeling like there's no solution or no way out. There is here. I just want to put that out because the Eight of Swords is just saying you're putting your own limitations on yourself in this situation. So yeah, 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, if this is a relationship, I feel like you are kind of on the right path here. Like, I feel like there's one person, maybe I got the Knight of Wands in reverse and I got the Knight of Pentacles here. So if you are maybe single or like kind of looking for that, the Knight of Wands in reverse is someone that is like kind of player energy, someone that it kind of comes in hot and heavy but then kind of fades out really quick, where the Knight of Pentacles is something a little bit more stable, stability, long-term stability. So you have like the Fast and the Furious, and you have someone that's a little bit more stable and financially stable here as well. And I feel like there's going to be a choice in that, and choice in these nights. And that might not just be dating as well. It could just be in general. You have maybe two options. One thing that's going to feel great, like instant, it's almost like instantaneous gratification, and one that's more of like a long-term kind of value, if that makes sense here. But with this Ten of Pentacles, I'm not worried about whatever the situation you are kind of facing right now, because it does feel like it will be resolved in a positive way. Like you're on your right path, and that's what the Ten of Pentacles is always saying. You're on the right path to what it is that you want in this life. So just trust that. You're going to have a mini lesson, Scorpio, in these 2 weeks about, and that's what the Tower card in reverse is, kind of like a mini lesson. It's not this huge catastrophe thing. There's going to be there's going to be a mini lesson in this 2 weeks where you're just like, I should have listened to my gut. And maybe if you're watching this before the end of the month, now that I've said this, you're kind of being like, oh, I'm going to listen to my gut in these 2 weeks. But again, it feels like your intuition is telling you something here, or there's going to be a little lesson where you're like, I should have listened to my gut. I should have listened to my gut and what it said. And maybe this is something that happened in the recent past. Maybe this is happening currently in these 2 kind of weeks for you. But there is a lesson that way about understanding that your intuition is kind of always right here. And that's why that saying kind of exists. Your intuition is always right, and following that kind of gut instinct that you may be having. Trusting yourself with this kind of Nine of Pentacles energy. I keep getting like the long game. I don't know why I'm getting the long game, but it's almost like with these 2 Knight of Wands energy, it's like the one where it's like, I don't know, maybe I'm relating to this because I'm also an actor, but it's like that instant fame, you know, you're like that instant gratification, you get everything you want, and then it just crumbles, versus the long game where you're just like kind of being like, you know, building and growing and learning and taking that kind of slow road. Here, it's interesting, and I feel that kind of energy in this. I feel this kind of, this long game energy, this, you know, working towards something, this slow burn, which a lot of people are like, I don't want to hear that, but you know, it's almost like it's going to be so much more value in the end for you with this kind of slow burn instead of this like instantaneous gratification. Oh, you got 2. The first signs to get 2 this week. All right. I'm laughing because I get slow burn and they give me the patience card. So we'll start with that one. Patience. Be ready for you here. Peaceful presence, letting go of desperation. This card shows you a beautiful angel holding a clock in the stillness of winter. Her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things in a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that has been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution, this is kind of with the Eight of Swords I'm feeling as well. That in your head, you're kind of putting those own blocks that there's one option. Don't try to force your will on one option. When you think that there's only one solution to satisfy your needs or make you happy, you are blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. So let go of anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, be open, be creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. And the universe has more options than you are aware of, so quiet your mind and broaden your perspective to let them come through. Just saying. That's this 3 of Wands here as well. There's more things for you out there. You also got Yin and Yang. This card represents an energetic life cycles, and its purpose is to help you identify the particular cycle that you're moving into or out of in your experience. This upright position yields a yin cycle, where the action seems to be happening under the surface of things. This is a great time for receptivity, intuition, right? Go with your gut, and gestation. External circumstances may be forcing you to go within or examine present activity, but it's especially a good time for completion. So wrap things up. Yin cycles often call you to be passive, yielding, and reflective. So open up to these sides of your nature, and being more than acting is the intention here. Sorry, Scorpio. My mouth was a little dry. I needed some water. But we're back. All right. So your Starseed Oracle this week was "You're Not for Everyone." This might be the Lover's card in this 3 of Cups reversed. You are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. These are your people. You are not for everyone, and that is okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. This is what this friendship and union is. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling, so don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and it will likely inflict unnecessary wounds and will take precious time to heal. You are not for them, and they are not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, your own weirdness, and to let the world see who you really are. To reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, and not to dim your light according to who is in your presence. To own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who have the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. How can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what other people think? All right, Scorpio. This was your end of the month reading. I hope that helped.